Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Denver Nuggets. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And as we get to the middle of the season, what types of things, Clark, do you think teams are working on in practice during this time of the year?
Well, I think you back off on the conditioning, making sure your guys are staying sharp in that area. And you focus on the details, tweaking play calls, tweaking how you cover other teams defensively. But it's more refinement than anything as you get into this part of the season.
6 to shoot. And it's Nowitzki missing. Here's Bowen, covered by Van Exel. Pass to Howard. And here is Whitney. Back to Howard. Here's Anderson. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Van Exel against Whitney. Nowitzki inside. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Denver grabs the miss. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And stolen by Nash. Just to Van Exel. Back to Nash. Now here's Van Exel.
Hey, Dirk, get down.
Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Nowitzki. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
And, you know, we know Nowitzki is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot guy. Does a fabulous job measuring up these shots.
Here's Whitney. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. No problems knocking that one down.
Good awareness that time by him. I like when he gets it to his open teammates. Keep your eyes and head up.
Nash kicks to Nowitzki. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
Hey, who needs a 40-inch vertical? That throw down from Dirk, good enough for me.
And here is Whitney. 8 points his last outing. Just 5 on the clock. Bradley against Anderson. Bradley with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Nowitzki. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game.
And, you know, the offensive skill set of Nowitzki is unique. He's a 7-footer who shoots it like a guard from the perimeter. And he's basically got an unblockable turnaround jump shot as well.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. LaFrancis checked in for Bradley. Williams comes in for Michael Finley. And it's Bell in for Van Exel.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Pass to Posey. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Take a look at the Mavericks. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Nuggets just way behind.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It was the Nuggets, their last game loss to the Trailblazers in Portland.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Love how Nowitzki goes right up with it when he's this deep. I mean, not giving the defense any time to react.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Whitney. Still yet to score. Inside. Here's Howard. It's blocked. Now Bell. Pass to Finley. It is flushed down with a nice jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Now, here's Johnson, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Franklin. There's the 3. Posey with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Rolling the pass to Howard. Up again. He's hit again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And that one falls for Howard. A different look for Dallas. Eduardo Nahara checked in for Finley. Griffin comes in for Raja Bell. And Van Exel subbed in for Johnson. And a switcher also for Denver. Nene's checked in.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
Now, here's Van Exel. He had a big outing in that Timberwolves game as well. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And good work there from Van Exel, finding some space inside and exploiting it.
Whitney against Van Exel. Whitney with it. Pass to Anderson. Got a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. And Franklin pulls it down. Dallas leading by 7. Here's Eschmeyer. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Whitney against Van Exel. Nice shot by Posey.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Now, here's Van Exel. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
There's the pick. Griffin kicks to Nahara. Pocket 6. Van Exel with his screen on Howard. Here's Nahara. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
Van Exel against Whitney. Pass to Posey. The 3. Rebounded by Ashmeyer.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Van Exel against Whitney. Right at the free throw line. Here's Ashmeyer. Howard against Van Exel. Down low. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
And when you're a good passer, the D expects that. He tricked them there and kept it for a bucket.
Pass to Posey. Here is Howard. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Basket counts.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And here is Van Exel. There's a screen. And he drives in. Top of the key, Griffin. Here's Van Exel. Griffin a screen on Anderson. Second shot opportunity. And the basket by Van Exel. Van Exel's got 6.
Great job using that weight room strength to get it in against tough D.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Nice shot by Posey.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Van Exel. He has 6. And it's good from the elbow. 8 points for him.
Lefties always look better shooting it, and Van Exel is a smooth shooting lefty for sure.
Whitney against Van Exel. Now Whitney. Here's the lob to the hoop. And slam dunk by Nene.
And that's how you set up your teammates. Great pass.
Mavericks leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. And the basket is good. Nahara's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Pass to Satterfield. Shot clock at 5 to the inside. And he stops it. What a pass to set him up. Mavericks leading by 6. Nash right side. Nowitzki outside. Here's LaFrance, guarded by Nene. Nowitzki with the ball. He's got 10. Pass to LaFrance. Here's Jordan. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Steve Nash.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Mavericks shooting an impressive 60% early. Nowitzki in the post, guarded by Nene. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Nene.
Taking full advantage of the contact. Dirk gets the whistle while in the act of shooting.
Hardaway's checked in for Jordan. Nowitzki hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
The Nuggets trail by 7. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Hardaway from outside buries it from three-point range. 24 seconds left to play in the first. Nash outside. Six on the shot clock. Nowitzki for 3. Here's Bell. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for the Mavericks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Now, here is Singleton. Here's Satterfield. Shoots over Johnson. The wing jumper off target. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. LaFrance passes to Bell. Pass to Finley. Johnson to screen. And Finley gets it to go. Finley's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Dallas.
A variety of ways for Finley to attack you inside.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Nene. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
Johnson, the pass to Finley. Johnson, the screen. Now Finley. A 17-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Finley's got 4 points this quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now, here is Singleton. Pass to Nene. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The NBA announcing they'll be focusing more on throwback jerseys this season. Clark, do you have a favorite?
I really don't, Kevin. I was never what you would call a clothes or uniform horse. Whatever was on, whatever was available, that's what I wore. But I would say that the Denver rainbow-colored jerseys, if I did wear a throwback, that would probably be a pretty cool one. But, you know, I'm partial to the Pacers' ABA history because I'm part of that franchise's history. So Pacers first, and then maybe the Nuggets old-school jerseys would be second.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Here's Satterfield. 17 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Clock at 6. Count that one. Once got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Johnson the screen. Here's Finley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Michael Finley handles everything you want a two-guard to handle at both ends.
The Mavericks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season.
Timeout.
And rightfully so.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Gaston and Ney. Denver passing it around. To the paint. Here's Singleton. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Johnson outside. Now Bradley. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Bradley's got his first basket of the night.
Avery Johnson, a natural leader, a guy who leads with his example and his voice, somebody who plays hard at both ends.
Now, here is Singleton. Gaston and Ney. And he banks in the layup. Nene's got 6 points in the quarter.
His offensive efforts have been tremendous so far.
And here is Johnson. Still without a basket. Here's Finley. The layup off target. The Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Satterfield. Pass to Singleton. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Nene with the screen on Johnson. Here's Satterfield. Top of the key jumper, no good. Mavericks leading by 7. Here's Griffin. From down in the low post, it goes. Griffin's got his first bucket in this one.
Hey, the minute you lose track of Adrian Griffin, that's when he's going to sneak in there and do some damage.
Here's Satterfield. Covered by Johnson. Here's Nene. Mavericks with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Blunt can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Griffin finds Johnson. Here's Finley. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He's not just a jump shooter now. Michael Finley will give it to you inside, too.
Here's Satterfield. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Bowen the pass to Singleton. Pass to Satterfield. Here's Blunt. No good that time. Bradley with some nice D. Mavericks leading by 11. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
A different look for Denver. Anderson, he's checked in for Blunt. Juwan Howard comes in for Singleton. Hardaway is subbed in for Bowen. Now, here's Nash. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Nowitzki outside. Jacks up a three. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And for a big man, that ability to space the floor is what makes Nowitzki such a special offensive player.
Here's Satterfield, defended by Nash. Pass to Howard. Looking to end the run. That one goes. Count it. Howard's got 6.
And if you want to score in the NBA, it's not easy. You have to make those tough contested shots like that one.
Nowitzki inside. Manet on him. Goes up on the block, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
James Posey, Chris Whitney.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Posey passes to Whitney. Posey with it. Pass to Howard. The Nuggets moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. From past the arc. Posey, no luck. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for Dallas. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Back to Nash. Shoots from 12. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Whitney with it. Howard with a screen on Nash. Here's Whitney. The offensive rebound. Anderson dishes to Howard. And it's good for 2. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Nash against Whitney. Nash the pass to Nowitzki. Anderson with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Howard. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Raja Bell is checked in for Dallas. And Denver also making a switch. Bowen, he's checked in for Nene. The Nuggets trail by 12. Here's Bowen. Nothing on the board. Now Posey. Pass to Bowen. Now Posey. Defended by Bell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Whitney. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Mavericks leading by 12. Nash outside. Nowitzki in the post, started by Howard.
I love the fact Nowitzki always ready to handle the contact and punishment, especially inside.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Bradley's checked in for LaFrentz. Finley comes in for Raja Bell. And it's Johnson in for Steve Nash. And he makes both free throws. Here's Whitney. Lock at 6. It's stolen by Bradley. To Van Exel. Nowitzki with it. Tries again. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Posey. He's guarded by Finley. Now Whitney to the middle. Here's Anderson. And no good that time. Bradley with some nice D. It's stolen, and stolen by Nowitzki. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, sometimes you have to go through the defenders. That's what he tried to do there.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And how good has he been at the line?
He sure has been. I mean, you could tell that he had that nice rhythm right from the start. You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
Here's Whitney. Pass to Bowen. Here's Whitney. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks the triple. He has 6.
Had to get it away, and he did so with confidence. Really good look at his speed of shot.
Knocked away. He's got a clear path. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Bowen. 1:03 left in the first half of basketball. Van Exel passes to Nowitzki. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
This is just one of those games for Nowitzki. I mean, he's playing with a lot of fire, energy, and getting things to go his way as a result.
40 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Posey. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now, here is Bell. Posey covering. And here is Van Exel. Nowitzki outside. Now, here is Bell. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Man, I like the trickery of Nowitzki. Super at drawing the D into the air and then earning that foul.
For Dallas, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here is Whitney. He's got 6 to the left wing. Here's Howard. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Dallas, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Nash against Whitney. Pass to Posey. Here's the three. Mavericks with the rebound. Nash outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Nash has got his second basket of the night.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Here's Whitney. Pass to Posey. The tray. It's rebounded by Dallas. Franklin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nash against Whitney. Bell with it. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Whitney. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for him.
James Posey.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Whitney against Nash. Bell with the screen on Whitney. Here's Nash. Rebounded by Bowen. And there's a whistle that goes on Raja Bell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Nuggets trail by 12. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Bowen the pass to Whitney. And Anderson has it in the corner. Pass to Bowen. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. No good from Howard. Dallas leading by 12. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Bell. Chalk up 2 there. Here is Howard. 10 points for him. They set the pick. Whitney with it. Defended by Nash. 6 on the shot clock. And Howard with the stuff.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Now, here is Bell. Back to Nash. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Nash has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the quickness of the release, very impressive from Nash, especially when he gets inside.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Popeye Jones is checked in for Franklin. Williams comes in for Eduardo Nahara. And Griffin subbed in for Raja Bell. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Bowen. Back to Howard. With the teardrop. Doesn't go that time. Mavericks leading by 14. Here's Nash. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Nash has got 8.
Tough not to see his man there. Great job by Griffin, able to identify it early.
Whitney against Nash. Whitney with it. He's got 8. Pass to Posey. Takes the 3. Jones grabs the board. Pass break, Dallas. Eschmeyer's shot is good. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
2 points. That one goes.
Look, it's been this way for him all night. Points have come in bunches and easy.
Griffin passes to Nash. Griffin a screen on Whitney. Here's Nash. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
And stolen by Nash. Up the floor. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Bowen. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Now Whitney. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Here's Anderson. It's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Count it. Now here's Nash. He's got 10. Down low, Eschmeyer. Nash against Whitney. Nash the pass to Williams. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. And Williams drops them both. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Now Whitney. He's got 8. Howard with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Posey. 6 to shoot. Here's Whitney. No good on the triple. Dallas leading by 18. Johnson, the pass to Van Exel. Over Bowen. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
A nice shot by Whitney.
Hey, you got to take those long-range looks when they come your way. Don't wait.
Now, here's Van Exel. Guarded closer. Johnson kicks to Van Exel. Drops in the layup for 2. Van Exel's got 10 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Posey passes to Howard. Here's Anderson. And Franklin pulls it down. Franklin's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Van Exel. Rebounded by Whitney. The Nuggets trail by 17. Bowen the pass to Whitney. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 14 points for him.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Johnson against Whitney, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Nuggets have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Satterfield, covered by Johnson. Satterfield the pass to Singleton. Misses the 3. Dallas leading by 14. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Van Exel. 6 on the shot clock. Denver grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. look here. LaFrancie's checked in for Bradley. Nowitzki comes in for Franklin. Finley's checked in for Williams. And it's Bell in for Johnson. And then for Denver, Lunt comes in for Chris Anderson. Hardaway is subbed in for James Posey.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Dallas leading by 14. Finley the pass to Nowitzki. Takes it off the glass. Nowitzki's got 26.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Satterfield, good.
That's how it's done. Getting down and dirty inside, good result.
Van Exel dishes to Nowitzki. Back to Van Exel. High post, Nowitzki. Here's Satterfield. Covered by Van Exel. Pass to Satterfield. A 3-ball. The Mavericks pull it in. Nowitzki's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
The Nuggets trail by 16. Here's Satterfield. Pass to Singleton. Nene, the screen.
2 minutes remaining.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. The Nuggets making a switch here. Gibson's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets, number 25, Carl Gibson.
Dallas leading by 16. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Back to Van Exel. It's Bell on the wing, defended by Gibson. Here's Satterfield. Pass to Singleton. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. .124 left in the third quarter. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
And just a strong finish. The D just one step behind on that play.
And Greg, that's all he needed. That's a dunk this crowd will remember for a while.
And I know I will. I mean, that's the kind of play he's capable of when he gets that good, aggressive, take no prisoners mindset.
He gets that one.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Now here's Nowitzki. He has 30. 90% from the line of the game, shooting 9 of 10.
Second team foul.
The first one falls. Johnson, he's checked in for Raja Bell. And a switcher also for Denver. Jordan's checked in. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Now, here is Singleton. He's guarded by Finley. Singleton kicks to Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Lock at 6. Here's Satterfield. Covered by Johnson. Satterfield can't hit. Mavericks leading by 18. Van Exel passes to Johnson. Back to Van Exel. That 3 off the mark. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 8. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Maverick shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I just talked with Denver's head athletic trainer, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. And this is a huge blow. This wasn't the best roster in the NBA coming into the season. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Nash, the pass to Van Exel. Comes up empty down low. The Nuggets trail by 21. Here's Satterfield. To the paint, and Nene slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Williams, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And Denver with a change here too. Hardaway's checked in for Jordan. Nash outside. Back to Bell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this is where Nash is most dangerous. Superb at running that pick and roll.
Here's Satterfield. Defended by Nash. Satterfield the pass to Warren. Here's Nene. Pulls up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Mark Blatt, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Dallas leading by 21. Here's Nash. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And that one falls for Nash.
And, you know, one of the things you have to love and respect about Nash is his leadership. He's an elite talent, a self-made player who I think makes all of his teammates look better.
Nene outside. Pass to Blunt.
Mark Blatt, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Mavericks leading by 22. And here's Nash. Pass to Eschmeyer. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he makes the first.
The line for 2.
And so he hits both. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Satterfield. Outside Hardaway. To the inside. Pass to Blunt. Denver passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 9. That misses off the backboard. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Nash against Hardaway. Nash outside. Inside. Here's Williams. That shot off. Good D by Hardaway. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Satterfield the pass to Warren. Now Nene. He's guarded by Williams. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Nash the pass to Eschmeyer. That one good for 2.
You know, this is what Nash loves doing. An amazing passer. He has eyes in the back of his head, I think.
Pass to Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Nene. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here's Nash. Down low. Lets a floater go. Here's Eschmeyer. Denver grabs the miss. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Outside Warren. Here's Blunt. He wants to get it to Nene and does. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Bradley's checked in for Dallas. Nowitzki comes in for Williams. Howard's checked in for Denver. It's good.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Dallas leading by 20. Nash outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Rebound by Nene. Nuggets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to Satterfield. Back to Hardaway, and it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Juwan Howard. 1 shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And some changes here for the Mavericks. LaFrancis checked in for Bradley. Finley comes in for Eduardo Nahara. And Van Exel subbed in for Griffin. Whitney with it. Anderson a screen on Nash. Shot clock at 5. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Anderson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first free throw is good.
Chris Anderson. 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Dallas leading by 18 to the inside. Van Exel.
Boy, love the court awareness from Finley. Excellent at realizing when one of his guys is open.
Here's Whitney. Screen by Howard. Fires, high post. 5 to shoot. Pass to Posey. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Nowitzki's shot is no good. The Nuggets trail by 20. Here's Bowen. Covered by Van Exel. And here is Posey. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple.
And you can never have too many threes. That's an impact shot.
Nash against Whitney. Nash outside. Pass to Nowitzki, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Bowen the pass to Whitney. Here's the screen. Now here's Anderson. And here is Whitney, defended by Nash. Offline with his three. Mavericks leading by 17. Nowitzki, the pass to Nash. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Back to Nowitzki. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 7th assist in the game.
On the pick and roll, Nowitzki uses his size so well, disrupting the D and getting himself into shooting position.
Nash against Whitney. Anderson a screen on Nash. Whitney misses. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Nash against Whitney. Van Exel from downtown. Curls it from outside. Van Exel's got 10 points here in the second half.
I love watching Van Exel dial it in from deep there. A superb sniper from beyond the arc.
Whitney against Nash. Now Whitney. Now here's Howard. Basket good. Howard's got 19 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Nowitzki a screen. Van Exel passes to Nash. Here's LaFrance. Back to Nash. Pass to Nowitzki. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
14 foul.
First one falls for him. Dallas making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Nowitzki hits them both. And here is Whitney. Pass to Posey. To the paint, and stolen by Nowitzki. Whitney against Nash. Bradley sets the pick for Nash. Back to Bradley. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
This is why they involve him in screen and rolls. I mean, he's good executing out of that situation.
Whitney against Nash. Pass to Howard. And the rejection by Bradley. Out to the wing for the three. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Bowen, the pass to Howard. Over Nowitzki. They get it back, and Anderson gets it to go.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Whitney against Nash. Pass to Van Exel. They set the screen. Second chance shot. Here's Finley. Posey covering. Nash against Whitney. And here is Van Exel. Over Bowen. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year. So tonight we'll make it 46.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Dirk Nowitzki.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.